David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now he understands the entertainment aspect of this game. He knows the fans want a show, but you could still detect some seriousness in this voice. He wants to win this game, probably a little bit more than he's willing to let on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Count that one.
Boy, what a graceful athlete. I mean, Durant does a beautiful job moving and slicing through that defense, getting a high percentage shot there.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Now here's Towns. Kicks it out to Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, West All-Stars with the rebound. Here's Mitchell. What a jam!
Are you kidding me?
Ashton with the assist. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And a look at the Mobile One drive. Driving right into your living room.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Butler passes to LeBron. Back to Butler. There's the pass to Towns. And that time, also a missed shot. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total save, good luck trying to stop him now. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And here's James outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
You can't give LeBron space from deep. I mean, you're asking for him to rein in threes if you do.
Here's Ayton. That one drops for him. Ayton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And typically a lot of shots go unchallenged in this game every year, especially early on, and that one, no exception.
And so it's the West All-Stars heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Back to the action in just a minute.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
We're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Embiid is out there with Butler. And it's Michael Jordan. Then there's Doncic, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3 slot. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with. Jokic has checked in for Butler. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
So the West ends up going with the new group. Doncic against Morant. 5 to shoot. Here's Giannis. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
Well, let's
say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
And Morant mows it down.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
The East trailed by 7. Doncic kicks to Jordan. Morant against Doncic. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. Embiid from outside. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Poked away. Curry outside. That shot off. And the East now will go the other way with it. Jokic passes to Antetokounmpo. And here's Embiid, guarded by Curry. Out to Doncic. Fires the 3. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots, off to a good start.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Morant. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by Doncic. The East trailed by 4. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And another 3 from the East.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
West All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Morant.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Edwards comes in for Michael Jordan. And Lillard subbed in for Luka Doncic. Both free throws good from Morant. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. Giannis dishes to Lillard. Back to Giannis. Inside, Davis. And finished off by Davis.
You know, this is one of the reasons why Giannis' teammates appreciate him, because when they're open, he finds them.
Here's Morant. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Now a timeout called by the East.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Booker's checked in. Here's Lillard. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to James. .112 left in the first half of basketball.
Think about LeBron's career. No matter where he's gone, he has impacted winning at the highest level. Remarkable.
The East All-Stars have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, James. And both free throws good for LeBron. 1:10 left in the first half of the game. Morant against Lillard to the paint and stolen by James. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. A miss that time would have put him up. Here's Morant. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Katie.
How about Durant getting acrobatic and putting on a show for this crowd? That's impressive.
The East trailed by 4. Outside Butler. He kicks it to Lillard. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lillard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so Booker will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Floats it up there for Morant. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish it.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's James. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this season.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
The West All-Stars have been just a free throw. 5 for 5. Both free throws good from Booker. James looking around. And the rejection by Stoudemire.
And I love the effort on defense from Stoudemire. More than capable of coming up with a big-time block on that play.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
And Edwards launches it. Go!
Count it.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, you will not find an empty seat here tonight. Welcome to our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal. You looking for an empty seat?
Yeah,
you're sitting
it's
in.
only 3 of us.
And the seats are all full.
Okay. Oh, you meant in the arena.
Ah, that's what I'm talking about. An amazing first half of basketball. And it looks like we've got a game on our hands that will cap off this great weekend in style. The East and West both giving the fans everything they could have hoped for. This is shaping up to be an all-star classic.
This has really been fun, Ernie. Appreciate you very much. I love how these teams are going at it. Nice to see such a competitive game.
This game is important to these guys. They know the world is watching, and they want to put on a show. Both of these teams are doing exactly this.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
2 K.
the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Here's Jordan. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. On the floor for the West All-Stars, Stephen Curry's out there with John Morant. Then it's Sabonis, and there's Porzingis, and it's Tatum in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Doncic. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. Nice jump shot. Good. Giannis has got the lead up to 2 now for the East All-Stars. Morant against Doncic. Poked loose. And here we go. The East with a fast break. Took him no time at all on that one. Jordan's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The West trails by 5. Curry kicks to Sabonis. Curry looking it over. From deep. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Nice feed, just like his dad. Sabonis is an excellent passing big man. The passing gene was passed on.
Doncic passes to Antetokounmpo. Doncic kicks to Antetokounmpo. Good ball movement here by the East. Such a wide open look. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And it just seems like every year Curry takes on even more responsibility for his team's success.
The West All-Stars have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the 3rd. The East leading by 4. Doncic passes to Jokic. Now here's Giannis. Fires for 3. They get the rebound. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And Anthony Davis is checked in for the East.
Substitution.
Damian Lillard comes in for Doncic. Two minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Shoots it up. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Love how Jordan uses his jumping ability on the offensive boards. I mean, this guy just does not give up.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. The East making a switch. Butler's checked in. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the West. .146 left here in the 3rd quarter. For 3, Booker, that falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
Boy, really good vision, very unselfish. That's why you run offense through Scottie Pippen.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Back to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Stoudemire. Kicks it out to Mitchell. He gets that one.
You can count on Stoudemire finding the open man.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Mitchell against Jordan. For the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. got 11 points in just the second half.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back. Oh, my goodness. Come on now.
I tell you what, a lot of shimmying and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Here's Jordan. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Back to Booker, and stolen by Lillard. Down his high post. Working on Booker. Here's Jordan. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Jordan's got the lead up to 6 now for the East All-Stars.
Efficiency personified there. Jordan scoring at will, taking over the game whenever he chooses. With the defense refusing to give up anything easy, love seeing that kind of intensity.
And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the East All-Stars. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates. Before the pass, just great harmony on all sides.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
We've got Joel Embiid, Doncic out there with Michael Jordan, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Jokic in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Embiid.
Watch out now. The process is at work.
And so Booker will bring it up for the West All-Stars, trailing by 10. And the West can't hang on to the ball.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Edwards has come in for Michael Jordan. Now, here's Doncic. Kicks it to Embiid, passes to Edwards. Six to shoot, and stolen by Ayton. Booker, with no one around, hits it from three-point range.
And teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
And the rejection by Stoudemire. Tatum passes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. And he's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
Now, here's Doncic to the inside.
And with the offense getting...
And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it with double checking, and the game continues on.
First one falls for him.
Now an MVP caliber player, Doncic's drive is evident. I mean, he's somebody that wants to be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. And he's well on his way based on what he's done thus far.
All free throws good from Doncic. The West trails by 7. Tatum looking around. Booker outside. And a miss there on the triple.
The ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection. And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway. And no big deal for Stoudemire. That veteran heartbeat.
Now a timeout called by the East. They're up by 5. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Michael Jordan.
A no-brainer choice here. I mean, given how incredible he's played, just decimated the defense and did whatever he wanted to. No doubt in anybody's mind that this award was going to him.
.152 left to play in the final quarter. Outside Edwards. Back to Giannis. A pass to Embiid. Over Ayton. And that one goes long. The West trails by 5. The dish to Booker. Driving inside. And Embiid with the block.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got his 7th assist in the game.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Now here's Booker. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week. Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now here's Giannis. The 11-footer. Count it!
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Doncic with the steal. Antetokounmpo up top, guarded by Tatum. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
And the East All-Stars call time here. They lead by 3. 6 seconds left in the fourth. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Devin Booker taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Timeout called here by the East. They're going to talk it over. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Substitution on the court.
And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
So the East All-Stars win it.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.